Greetings, all you samurai in the land of Wano. I am the eternally sleepy Duuz-Diz-Din sama, and I'm coming at you with another One Piece chapter review. This time it's chapter 943, titled Smile, and that's what the chapter's all about, the Smile Devil Fruit. But we actually begin on a flashback to the time of, um, Lord, what should we call it, Yasue, when he first met the nine red scabbards in their youth, who had actually tried to steal from Yasue in order to help out Odin. They tried to steal from the treasury of the people in order to just, bolster Odin as a whole. And Yasue ends up giving to them freely of his own coffers, pretty much everything, because ultimately, had Odin asked, Yasue would have done so regardless to help out an old friend. And it's very interesting to see so many of the nine red scabbards in their youth, before they actually grew. As you even see Kinemon as a kind of roguish punk with dyed hair, or at least maybe this is his actual hair color, a lighter color. But they've all vowed to serve under Odin because he saved their lives in various different ways and, different means, and they all ended up coming together under Odin. So Yasue gives to them, saying, look, take this money and be the best of Wano samurai. Be those who are worthy to stand at Odin's side and fight beside him. Become the pride of our country. And with that, with Yasue dead in the present, the remnants of the nine red scabbards can do nothing but cry at the loss of someone who did so much for them, who was so impactful to them. Now, despite this, the people of Ebisu continue to laugh and cry all at the same time. Otoko continues to laugh and cry at the death of her father. And Hiyori begs Zoro not to be angry, because this is a sin of the Shogun Orochi, his most grievous sin. He did this to the people of Ebisu through the use of the smile, and Zoro realizes that the smile is not just a synthetic devil fruit. It is something so much more devious. Orochi begins to mock Yasue's death. And as he hears the laughter of the people, he begins to praise his own land with so many laughing, happy people, apparently. He feels that Wano is a bright, cheerful land that people could even mistake for heaven. We've heard him say that before during his introduction. However, the tears of the people of Ebisu, the tears of those who served under Odin, who served alongside Yasue, tell a different story, that this is not but hell. And we see that Queen is actually watching and laughing at the fact that the people of Ebisu continue to laugh at their former daimyo, and he laughs at the cruelty of Orochi. As we come to find out that Old Man Hyogoro knows why they laugh, as Luffy can't seem to understand why they would laugh at someone's death like this, but it is beyond them. They can do nothing but laugh. Even Kaido thinks that, that Orochi, in doing this to them, is a sick man. And that goes to show you that even someone known as the Beast just doesn't truly find any real enjoyment. The form of cruelty that Orochi showed to these people is beyond them. So we have various different people explain the situation. Hyogoro explains to Luffy. Hiyori explains to Zoro. Shinobu explains to Sanji, Frankie, Nami, Usopp, Robin. And we even have Shutemaru explain to Inuarashi and Kinemon. The story of the smile. We come to find out that years ago, Kaido and Orochi began to make weapons within the country of Wano. Synthetic devil fruit, the smiles. This was the creation of Caesar Clown, who created some devious things that have hurt many people. And with that, several people would gain the power of the devil fruit, becoming these feral Zoan-like creatures. And though they managed to destroy the factory of the Straw Hats, Kaido used these fruits to bolster his ranks, to create a crew of beasts. However, there was a catch to the smile, as it only really strengthened about 10% of those who actually ate it. So out of about 10 people, only one would actually gain the power of any of the smile eaten. 1 out of 10 people would gain strength. And the other 9 would be duds. However, the effects of the fruit still stand. They would still be unable to swim. And it would also steal away their emotions. They wouldn't be able to cry, be angry, show any other emotion except joy, a smile. And so we find out the hierarchy of Kaido's forces, those who still wait to consume the artificial devil fruit, to hopefully gain the powers to become higher in Kaido's rank. Those are the waiters. The lucky 10% who actually managed to receive a power from the devil fruit, from the artificial devil fruit. Those were those gifted with power, the gifters. Those who can do nothing but smile and laugh eternally without anything else to them. The failures of the devil fruit program. Those are the pleasures, as that's all they're able to express. And as if to show that, the fate had just, passed them by, had just shown them up, Caesar, Kaido, Doflamingo named these fruits Smile as a sick, twisted irony. But it goes deeper than this. Even worse of all, Orochi decided to use the remnants of the fruit who had 1 bite taken out of them. These things that were already shown to be duds, as he had gotten sick and tired of the crying and whining of the leftover village outside of the capital. All these people tearfully mourning their loved ones who had pitifully died in the gutters and the trash. He sent the artificial devil fruit, the duds, out with the trash. And when the people, overjoyed at the abundance of food, ate them, chopped them up for their family members, they could do nothing but smile and laugh. And naturally, a lot of people caught on to this, that these fruit are no good. You can't eat these things. They're dangerous. They curse you. But they were hungry. What else would you do? You're hungry. And you want food. You want to feed your family. And eternal laughter. That's a price you're willing to pay to feed a starving belly. To feed a starving child. The town of Ebisu became a town of laughter. Cursed, sickening laughter. Laughter that can't stop, even through tears, even through rage. nothing but laughter. And you can see Zoro just growing angrier and angrier. And then Toko manages to squeeze through the bars and make her way to her father, trying to use Usopp's toad oil medicine to resurrect him in some way, shape, or form. And Usopp just feels so bad because it's not really a true healing medicine. But Orochi has found the girl that laughed at him. And even knowing that she might not be able to help her laughter, he's all for just killing the girl, as it's because of her laughter that he lost control. And as he aims to execute the girl on the spot, with millions of people around just shuddering at the fact that a little girl will die next, she's saved as the sweet sounds of shamisen echo through the plaza. Zorojiro and Sangoro, the vagabond, and the killer protect the girl. Sanji and Zoro have met up for the first time in 6 years real time, blocking the shots, saving the girl, and standing up for what's right. A fun-filled chapter and just a very enlightening one. Like, my God, to think that the Smile had such a more devious nature underneath the surface. You never would have thought. But that's the nature of Caesar Clown's drugs. They're diabolical and devious in nature. I mean, this is a man who experimented on children. And honestly, I'm not surprised they just pushed it out. I mean, a 1 in 10 success, all you gotta do is get more people. And it's not like the actual pleasures can really complain, or at least their complaints won't be taken seriously, because if you're really upset, you wouldn't have that grin on your face now, would you? Oof. It is really, really messed up. And the fact that Orochi would willingly do this to people, just out of a sense of contempt, it's sickening, it's wrong, it's, oof. You can feel the pure anger radiating off of Zoro and Sanji. They're ready to take this bastard down. But that is a story for the next chapter. I want you to tell me your thoughts on this chapter in the comment section below. How did you feel about the revelation about what Smile actually are? The side effects of Smile. How did you feel about that revelation? And how do you feel about finally knowing how the hierarchy of Kaido's whole system works? Because, you know, this is something he had to have already had planned out, you know, since before Zou. Because then we start to be introduced to the gifters and the pleasures. And I don't think we outright knew who waiters were, but now we know how that whole works out. And now anyone you see with an uncontrollable smile on their face, you know outright it's not of their own volition. They've been cursed. They had no choice but to eat this accursed fruit. You know, honestly, you start to wonder what the real devil fruit is here. The artificial devil fruit or the real ones? Because the artificial one come with a really heavy price, especially considering that now you're not even able to swim and you have nothing but this grin on your face. Eternally. You're not allowed anything else. It's horrible, really. It really is. But again, tell me your thoughts in the comment section below. If you liked this video, leave me a like. If you didn't, feel free to leave me a dislike and tell me what I did wrong in the comment section below so I might better myself for future videos. And subscribe and hit the bell icon, that way you never miss out on a chapter review. And if you want to find me on social media, just Google Duuz-Diz-Din. I'm everywhere, for better or for worse. And until the next video, just remember, A smile can wash away even the most horrible of moments. You just have to smile. I'm Duuz-Diz-Din, and I'm going to bed. Bye-bye.